Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to do this video to talk about spiritual guidance, and I also wanted to share with you that in upcoming videos I am going to be doing spiritual guidance, crystal work, intention writing, just about general life. So I wanted to talk to you guys about my spiritual journey that I had, which I feel that it started, I want to say 3 to 4 years ago. I mean, I've always been a very spiritual person, but I feel like I really came to my spirituality and just really getting to know who I am. And what had happened was sometimes something happens in our life that really brings us to go to our spiritual journey. And for me, what had happened was I was diagnosed with an illness that was very tragic to me. And I was told, and I can always remember that I work in the medical field as well, so I totally understand when the physicians are telling me my diagnosis, or I understand it very well. And I was told that my heart was not doing well, and also other things in my health, which I was basically told not to do that much because I needed to see a cardiologist, something can happen to me at any moment. And when I heard those words, I literally shut down. My body just shut down. I just remember going home. Well, I couldn't really go home. I stopped. I remember I stopped and I was just thinking about my life and scared to death, actually, really scared. And things were just going all in my mind. I felt like I wanted to pass out. I remember that I was walking down the stairs from the clinic and I literally just wanted to pass out. I felt like my whole world just stopped. And my whole life I thought, I was a very healthy person, that, this could not happen to me. Why is it happening to me? I started getting angry with the divine. I started getting angry with myself. I started saying, why is this happening? I mean, a lot of things were just going in my mind. And then I just literally, my body just started shutting down. And I started having panic attacks. I started getting very nervous. I started not knowing how to control my life. I wasn't able to drive. It was like a weird, weird thing that happened to me. I was driving and then all of a sudden I couldn't go through a green light. I've been driving since I was 15 years old and I just could not go through a green light. And I just got very panicky and I felt like I was going through I felt like death. Like if I went through the green light, I was gonna die. That I was gonna die. It was the weirdest. I'm just so glad that I worked through that because it was the most scariest thing. And I couldn't drive for about, I journaled it, it was like 3 months, and it was the worst 3 months of my life. And then I would walk and people would come near me and I would get panicky when somebody would come near me and I felt like they were coming really fast at me, like I felt harm. All of a sudden I felt like harmness. I felt like I was afraid of everything. I didn't want to go out. I don't even know how I worked. I didn't miss a day of work. I think I missed 1 day of work that year. But I pulled myself together where I was able to work, but when I was at work I was like shaky. I wasn't myself. I wasn't the confident person that I normally am. And when it was hard for me to eat. I would try to eat and my food would come up. I mean, it was like acid, and I would dread eating. I was very dizzy. I was very weak. I couldn't even make a bed. My hair was literally falling out of my head. I would touch it and my hair would just be falling out. I'd be crying. I got very thin. I got very skinny. My body was just, I felt like my body was just dying, like literally dying. And I would sleep and I would have these near-death experiences that God was telling me that it's the divine and, the higher spiritual realm was telling me it's not time yet for you to go to fight, and I started getting messages I would praying, coming back to my faith, like even stronger, as more than ever. I started meditating, which was very hard for me. That's what I want to share with you guys, because meditation is very powerful. Your brain is very powerful. And I strongly am one of those people that I feel that you can heal your body from, any disease, because the divine is so good to you, and he healed me. And I'm always thankful for the higher spiritual that he healed me. But it was a rough road for me, and I kept getting messages to change my diet, to meditate. Meditation was hard for me in the beginning. I could meditate for a minute, and then I would get anxious, and then 2 minutes, and then 3 minutes, and then I would go to 5 minutes, and then finally 10 minutes, and now today I can do 1 hour meditation, or I could just shut my mind off and just go into my own mind and see what I need to fix. I mean, there is some days where, of course, we're normal human beings, that we can have, feeling ups and downs. And I've been feeling that with this retrograde, and my sign is, I'm a Taurus sun, I'm a Virgo moon, and I'm a Cancer ascendant. So I feel a lot of the energies around me, and I kept getting messages to myself to just keep going and fighting. And I would get in my car and I would drive for, around the block, and then I would go through the light, and then I would start, right now I'm starting to get the intuitive chills because I remember what happened, and I said, no, this is not going to conquer me. I am going to win. I am going to live. I am going to survive. So that's what I kept telling in my mind. I was strong, I was healthy. I would just keep saying this over and over again, and that I can conquer what's going on with me. So I told myself, you're gonna drive again. And there was times where I was like panicky, but I said no. That I felt a spirit with me. I felt the divine like protecting me when I would drive. I feel him with me when I drive now. I feel very comfort when I drive. But I'm a very strong-willed person too, where I will conquer, and my health today is 100% better, and I feel like myself again. But I mean, there is times where if I don't eat and treat my body like a temple, I notice that I get off balance and I start having some issues in my tummy and in my mind, in my well-being, and I have to just go back on track and say, no, my body's a temple, and I'm going to give it nourishing foods. And I started more of a plant-based diet, which on occasion I eat some fish. I'll eat chicken on occasion, but I don't eat it like I used to because I come from the Latin community. I am Latina, and I used to eat red meat, tortillas, arroz, frijoles, grease, just greasy food. We don't really eat a lot of vegetables, and my body had to just transition to eat. And I just started laughing right now because I remember my father used to always want me to eat spinach, and when I was little I would shove it in my pocket and say, no, I don't want to eat this, and then I would tell my dad I have to go to the bathroom, and then he'd serve me more on my plate, and I'd be like, oh, I hate spinach. And now it's so funny because I love raw spinach. I love to eat raw spinach. I I love spinach, I love bell peppers, I love cucumbers, I love strawberries, I love cherries, and my palate craves raw food. So I feel like it actually has transformed me, because I'm not afraid to say how old I am. I'm 52 years old, and I feel like my wrinkles have been going away from my face, my hair grays have been lessening. I'm very flexible. I feel like my general health is better now than when it was in my 20s, 30s, and I feel like even 40s. I feel like my health is way better. I'm able to focus more. I'm not forgetful. I'm very, very, very intuitive. So the reason why I'm doing this video is because I want to share these gifts with you and really talk to people that are having a hard time. And I want people to remember that yes, you can be diagnosed with a terminal illness, because I was actually diagnosed with 2 terminal illnesses, and I fought, and I have succeeded, and I know we're not always guaranteed tomorrow, but I feel like I am going to live a very long, healthy, strong life. And I just want to share these gifts with everyone out there, that I strongly believe in the spiritual world, and I strongly believe in crystals and healing. I believe in just meditation and really getting to know yourself and ground yourself, and healing your karma, which is another journey that I want to talk to you guys about, is healing your karma. Just grounding yourself and just being with you and loving yourself and being able to be with yourself and being able to be in your own environment, being able to conquer things that you're not able to conquer, that you're afraid of conquering, like making this YouTube channel. This was like one of my biggest fears, getting judged, which I know everybody's going to judge you. Some people may like my videos, some people may not, but that's okay. I'm fine with it, because the more views I get and the more comments I get, it helps my channel. So remember to like and subscribe this channel, and let me know your input if what you guys would like me to teach you. I've done things in my life now from what has happened to me. It made me a stronger person, where I'm not afraid of doing things that I used to be afraid of. And I hope, again, with all of this experience that I went through, that I can help somebody out there. And with this video, it can really help somebody change their life, because I feel like I've changed my life for the better. I mean, because before I had so many trials, like so many trials, and I feel like I'm just keep conquering one after the other. I'm not saying that I've conquered all of them. I'm conquering one at a time, and I feel like the more I do this, especially with YouTube, I feel like it's giving me more confidence, giving me more will to do the things that I'm afraid of. And I really want to build this channel to be, every day, but I actually want it to be different from a lot of channels, is what I want to do. I want to bring in some photography. I want to bring in being a more older, mature, lovely goddess. Because before, when I was younger, I didn't have the same aspect of life now that I do. So, and I love the moon, and I want to share a lot of information about the moon. The moon, I got very gravitated to the moon. That's why my channel is called The Luna Priestess, because I really love the moon. I love just about the moon magic and everything. I'm very, very drawn to it. So I just wanted to give a quick video, and if you guys like these kind of videos, let me know, because I will do more. And again, welcome to my family, goddesses and gods. I will continue to be doing the readings, but I also will be sharing astrology, moon magic, crystals, everyday life, some photography that relates to spiritual work and meditation. I just want to make it not just one channel. I want to bring it into a bunch of different things which will help people at the same time. So again, thank you guys all for watching. I hope this was helpful, and I hope this brightens somebody's day, that you are strong as long as you see yourself as a rose quartz crystal and a beautiful rose, and you love within yourself. You can grow and really heal your body, and that your mind is very powerful, because with our own self-talk we can destroy ourselves or we can bring ourselves up. So I just want everyone to, remember that thought, and I hope everybody has the rest of their day a blessed day, and to remember you're the most crucial person is you, not everybody else that's saying things to you. It's what you say in your mind that makes a change or a difference. It's what you and your energies grasp. And remember that we all are made of energies, because we can secure ourselves from negative energies and just bring in the people with the positive energies, because we have it in our power. So again, my lovely gods and goddesses, I hope this resonated with you, with this talk. Until our next video, and I just want everyone, have a beautiful day. Until the next video. Bye now.